Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Broken Wave Radio 1, brokenwavemusic.com. You're listening to, this hour is supposed to be the happy hour, so we're going to be happy anyway. We're here with my main man, Shele Sondheim.
Nice to see you, brother.
Now, Shele is the owner, president, CEO, big wig, head chief of CSM Words and Music. Shele, introduce yourself. Tell everybody, what you do.
Hey, Jason. Well, it's nice to be here in Los Angeles with you, and here with Dennis at Broken Wave Music. I'm the president CEO of CSM Words and Music. You can find us on the web at csmwordsandmusic.com. And I'm a songwriter, music producer, and musician. And we've been having a great time doing several mixes, several projects here in Studio A and Studio B. I have a couple friends that have stopped by. They're going to come in and say hello to us in a little while.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of people out there. Can you, tell us who's out there right now?
Yeah. While we've been mixing, we've just had some very cool writer-producer friends stop by. I've got my buddy Gary Miller's out there. He's done an awful lot of stuff with his UK production team, Metrophonics, and he'll tell you a little bit more about that, but a lot of celebrity stuff. And then I've got a good buddy named Louis Gonzalez, who's been doing work for Jam and Lewis, and we collaborated on some songs together. I've got my engineer, Paul Besson, who is working diligently, as you've seen him around the studio.
He's a workhorse. He's a machine.
Yeah, we like to do nice 16-hour days. And and I also got a very good friend, Jerry Watts, who's a super session ace, #1 bass player. He does a lot of sessions in LA, Nashville, and New York. He's been laying live bass on all of our remixes. We've been doing our brand West Coast Euro remix, and Jerry plays live bass on it. It's hot.
Nice. He's not related to Charlie, is he?
I don't think he's related to Charlie.
Someone, someday. That was the West Coast Euro pop smash crazy mix. I'm gonna, trademark that and brand it myself.
I'll take you along with us.
Thank you
very much.
So, Shele, we've got a very special guest in the studio tonight. Your friend, Mr. Gary Miller.
I got a friend who just walked in, who's just a wonderful human being and ridiculously talented. And
wonderful style,
and
I must add.
And he's going to share a little bit about stuff going on with him and a new label that's been launched out in this beautiful city called Malibu, California. I think these guys should sit on the beach and write hits. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it well, whatever they're doing. And
Gary, welcome to Broken Wave Music.
Thank you very much.
Broken Wave Radio 1. I've got one word for you, 5 syllables. Can you guess what I'm thinking?
No.
Bananarama.
Well, that was a long time ago.
Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your background is I don't even know what to say. It's very impressive. Bowie, Simply Red, Donna Summers. Can you just give us a little bit of history?
Well, I started off playing live with I toured on the Faith, so George Michael, and toured with Elton John with Nick Kershaw. And then I joined Stock Aitken and Waterman, and that's where I discovered Kylie Minogue and the Rick Astley sort of camp.
Just Kylie Minogue.
Yeah. And then I moved into Metrophonic, who was responsible for Enrique, the Believe record, produced lots of stuff for them, and eventually moved out to Miami and produced No Mercy, worked with Frank Farian, lots of different things like that. And then decided to move over to Malibu to do an album, and stayed there, never went back.
A little bit different water.
Yeah, but I had to get away from the English weather, you see. So.
Right. Well, from Miami to Malibu, it's not a bad switch.
That's not a bad switch, no.
No. And now you're, I think Shele tells me you're working with Tanya Tucker?
That's right, we're doing a duet album with Tanya Tucker featuring hopefully Tom Petty, Bob Dylan.
Nice.
We're trying to get these people on. We're doing that with a new label called Gemini Moon, which I've just joined as a record producer songwriter, with a guy called Nick Gunn. And it's going very, very well.
Do you guys have a website up? Or?
Yeah, there's a website called Gemini Sun Records, but that's more of a chill out spa sort of Buddha sort of label.
Nice.
But the new division is of, you know, main pop, dance, country, whatever.
Now Tanya's living in. She's here in California.
She lives in
now,
Malibu,
Right. Yeah,
I think you were with her having dinner last night till like 3 in the morning,
So
right?
we was. I was trying to play Hank Williams songs with her at 3 o'clock this morning.
Nice.
Which I'm not very familiar with, you know.
Nice. Yeah. Some old Ernest Tubbs and
Yeah.
Bob Wills. Yeah. It's good stuff. You know, I was telling Shelley, I kind of cut my teeth in Nashville, and
All right. Cool.
you know, had the chance to sit in a few sessions with Tanya.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, she's
I bet that was fun.
firecracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we was there this morning till like 3:30 in the morning, you know.
It sounds about right.
So then I left because I knew how to get here today.
It would have been cooler if you said, "Man, I just rolled in. We're still going."
No, not quite the right thing, really.
So, excuse me. So, I'd like to know a little bit more about you know, the Faith Tour, because you know, at that time George Michael was probably as big as Michael Jackson at Thriller, the point in Thriller. He was probably the biggest pop star in the world. So that had to have been.
No, that was on that tour. I was Dion Estes' musical director on that, and so half the band used to play with George, and half the band used to with the support band. And Dion had a hit single called "Spell" and "Heaven Help Me" at the time. So it was the first time I'd been to America,
Oh wow.
which was a wonderful experience.
Yeah. Well.
And obviously George was so big at the time that the playing in Madison Square Gardens and LA Forum was quite an experience, you know.
I'm sure Andrew Wrigley was on the front row wearing his Faith T-shirt
Oh yeah, cool.
and a kilt. Yeah. Upset. Stock car racing. So, Shell?
Yeah, well, I just also wanted to share that Gary and I have started to collaborate on songs. He's a really very, very innovative track producer, lyric writer, and song producer. And I feel very, very excited about our collaborations for 2009.
Me too.
We're talking about new artists that we're developing together, and some of these projects that I have throughout Europe and Eastern Europe, and some of the artists that we're actually looking at here in the States. We're going to get very busy doing some cool pop songs and West Coast Euro remixes, which I can gain a lot of insight on how to deepen my groove.
Sure.
I'm sure working with
We're always looking forward to deepening our grooves. At least I am, on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You're listening to, Broken Wave Radio 1, brokenwavemusic.com. Shelley Sondheim is in the studio with Mr. Gary Miller, and we've just been bombarded here with Mr. Luigi Gonzalez. Luigi, welcome.
Hey, hi, how you doing?
My good friend Lou has stopped by. Just like Gary has, you know, Lou is quite a songwriter, producer. Maybe you can tell a little bit about some of the stuff that you've recently been into, Luigi.
Well, I mean, recently I've been doing a few albums for Latin America, actually. You know, trying to like go back to my roots for a little bit. I haven't done that in over 10 years.
My roots are white trash. I don't know that people back there. Trailer park.
Well, I have a little bit of that too.
It's like Deliverance, my family. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, so basically, you know, doing that a lot, and tapping into the movie scoring, composition, kind of music.
Did I read somewhere? No, Clash just busted in. That's our healthy studio dog, Clash, named after the band. Yes. Did you went to Berklee College of Music as well?
That's right, yes.
Gotcha. But you guys didn't go to school together.
Well, we didn't. Louis is a little bit older than I am, and he graduated a long time ago. So I just got out of college last year. So.
Right. Hence your boyish good looks, Shelley.
Oh, I guess I graduated 10 years before you.
Yeah.
Like one thing we can do is like we can promote it. Like, you know, we have about a week in advance. We can promote the thing.
There's Shelley signing the
A
wall.
bunch of kids like in the chat room asking questions. I mean, one thing that might be cool is to even do, you know, like a not only a Q&A, but just answer real questions from bands and like about songwriting and
And also Nick Manhattan, the new label. He's all the business side of it, you know, like the independent side. He's very articulate with all that stuff.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
Definitely good for that. Don't you give me your...
Oh, let me give you my.
Have you got a piece of paper? Jason, have you got a piece of paper?
Yes, sir.
Take a post-it somewhere.
Alright.
Thank you, Dennis.